Let's talk for 30. Where you at on your journey? Tell me what you learning. What's your line of business? How you make your earnings? Do you give back to your city or educate the ones that listen? Time to show them how to get it. Give the people what they missing. Let's talk for 30. Let's talk for 30. Let's talk for 30. Let's talk for 30. What's your line of business? How you make your earnings? Let's talk for 30. Drina.
Welcome to Talk for 30, a platform for individuals to share their life stories, journeys, and passion with us. Today we have Chris Sims here with us. Chris, please tell everybody who you are and about your business.
My name is Chris Sims. I'm from the Warrenville, South Carolina area. Grew up, and also I stay in Graniteville now. The name of my business is Bigsims Catering, LLC, and just doing catering for people, businesses, and trying to, do something a little different.
Okay. Who or what inspired you to start catering?
My mom inspired me to start doing catering. Actually, when I was younger, I started cooking when I was younger because she stayed sick a lot. So, and I stayed in the kitchen watching her when she was healthy, and that what made me decide to want to start catering.
Okay. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced starting a catering business?
One of the first ones is trying to get the clientele.
Okay.
It's hard out there, and people, you have the catering people, and some people take your prices, and some people may think your price is a little bit too expensive, and you have to kind of go in that middle. So.
Yeah, one thing about it is you have to know your worth. And if they go to a restaurant and they say, hey, I'm going to eat here and I'm going to get steak tonight, they knew how much that steak was before they went there, and they're going to pay for it. So the same thing. How long has Big Sims Catering been in business?
We've been in business since 2019 doing caterings, and we literally just like in 2020 got it, did the LLC, got the license and everything. Before it was just, something fun to do, but
was it before COVID or during COVID?
It was before COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did COVID impact you?
It impacted me a lot, yeah. As far as, trying to get the business and trying to get in places to get the actual services, it was hard.
Okay. Share some items on your menu.
Like right now we're doing salads, we've done pastas, we've done like barbecue, steaks, just some of everything. I'm that type of person, I may not eat it, but I do know how to cook it. Okay.
Okay. What are some things you don't eat that you do provide?
Some things that I don't eat. I think I eat just about everything I cook.
Well, do you have any signature dishes or ones that you just really enjoy making?
I really enjoy making steaks.
Steaks.
I like salmon. I think my spaghetti is one of my signature dishes.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Do you provide any vegetarian or vegan options?
We have vegetarian options, and we're working on some vegan options right now. Because everybody don't eat meat, and you got to accommodate everybody.
What is the most popular item that people have been ordering from you?
The most popular item I would say is the salmon salads.
The salmon salads.
They're pretty good.
Got to taste that.
And also the pasta salad.
The pasta salad.
People love that pasta salad.
What do customers share with you about your work or your services? I
ask for positive, not necessarily positive feedback, just give me feedback whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? And if it's bad, I need to learn how to do better.
That's right. That's right. You take that information and you build your craft. What has been the biggest catering event you ever hosted?
I done something for the Boy Scouts probably about maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I think it was for 125 people.
What did that menu consist of?
Spaghetti, Alfredo, salad, and bread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were there obstacles you had to face catering to such a big group?
It was not really many obstacles, just getting it done. That's just about it.
Okay.
And then the time frame, I guess, to get it from where I stayed to where they were.
Okay. And what did you learn from that experience?
You can't tackle it by yourself. I mean, you need more, which my wife helps me do it and everything, but you need more people to really help you do that thing.
Okay. Do you have a team besides you and your wife?
I have a pretty decent team. My wife, me, a couple of my stepdaughters with my daughters, my mother-in-law, she's real good too as well.
Okay. What's the biggest positive review you've received that just made you smile?
I got that one Friday. It was one of my coworkers. She tasted the pasta salad and she said, "Wow, this is a 10 out of 10." Made me feel real good.
Feel real good.
Real good.
Have you received negative reviews recently? And if so?
I have received a negative review before. It's because of the time it took me to get there, but nothing on the food. Just
Right.
the time it took me to get there.
Okay.
It was just a bunch of obstacles.
Social media. How do you market your business? Do you utilize social media at all?
I just started utilizing Facebook, with my business on there. Before that, I'm that type of person. I really don't get on social media. So if it wasn't for my wife helping me out with that, it probably wouldn't be done because I'm just not that type of person. I'm just quiet.
Okay, laid back and quiet. Do you feel since your wife and you have been posting on social media that your business has picked up?
I think so, yes. I mean, I started off with maybe 20 to 22 followers. Now I'm up to about maybe 90, and that's just within a week.
Within a week.
And I've had, I think, 1,100 interactions with my page since then. But it's a start.
It's a start, yes. I don't feel that social media is probably the #1 marketing strategy, but I do think that it helps people reach you and find you that may not be in the area.
Exactly.
So it gets you out there more. Do you have a lot of supporters from your family and friends?
I have a good bit of support from my family and friends. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. They know my cooking because I started probably when I was maybe 22. That was the first time I ever touched a grill. And I got on the grill and, had pretty good compliments.
That's good.
My niece compliments me. My sister compliments me. Well, a few of my sisters compliment me. Nieces, nephews, they like my cooking.
In some situations, entrepreneurs or CEOs of brands usually say strangers support their brand more than family and friends. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's 50-50. I mean,
50-50?
yeah, because strangers can support you, and also strangers may not support you, but,
That's right.
And it's also the same thing with family,
How long have you been married?
I've been married for 9 years. December 31st will be 10.
Okay. Cool. Anniversary around the corner. You thinking about the gift already?
Jeez. I hadn't thought about it, but I have to do something.
10 is a good number.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about your childhood and growing up.
Growing up as a child, first of all, I was the baby out of 13 brothers. I mean, I have 12 other brothers and sisters, and I'm the baby. So I really didn't grow up with my brothers and sisters because they were much older than I was. I mean, we get along and everything, but it's just the fact I had nieces and nephews. I have a nephew that's older than me, so we pretty much all grew up together. So far as in school, I was not very popular.
That's okay.
People didn't necessarily like me or whatever, but I mean, people also didn't hate me.
Right.
I had to learn myself, growing up, just got to be you. Can't.
That's it. Just be you. You mentioned in your submission form that you watched your mother cook. Did she allow you to help? And if she did, what did you enjoy making with her?
I enjoyed, first of all, she allowed me to help her make like potato salads, cutting stuff up. and maybe cleaning stuff. She didn't let me get too into it.
How do you feel that impact you?
It made me be a man and learn, you know, you got to pay attention to detail, you know, because, I mean, I'm married now, but I mean, at some point I could have not been married and need to learn how to cook for myself, you know.
Made yourself sufficient.
Yeah, and like I said, my mom stayed in the hospital for, I think, at least 3 months. And my dad was up there with her every day. So me and my sister stayed home. We had to cook, you know, learn how to cook for ourselves, fend for ourselves, so.
Okay, good. So it was a positive impact.
Oh yeah, positive, real positive.
As the CEO of your business, what do you do to pull away, relax, and reflect?
Stay off of social media, put my phone down.
How hard is that?
That's very hard. And I also love playing Candy Crush. That's, you know, at night. Well, Solar Crush, my bad.
Okay. I was addicted to Candy Crush.
Oh, God.
That's a whole nother game now. But it actually relaxes my mind. Manipulative things do. What are your thoughts on reflection? Why do you feel like taking the time to reflect is important?
I mean, because at some point, you know, I mean, didn't have to be here, you know. I could have been any which way. But, you know, God taught me a craft to do, so I decided, well, hey, I should be happy, thankful, and just reflect.
What are your goals for your business?
In the next couple of years, hopefully I can get me a food truck. And maybe within the next 5 years, I'm looking to maybe a restaurant, brick and mortar.
Okay. Big goals. And do you have goals, or do you have plans to make those goals come?
Just like I said, networking, doing more caterings, and you know, get my name out there. Just
get yourself out there.
Yes.
More. Yeah, that's important. Tell me about the worst experience you had with catering.
The worst experience. Like I said, I've had an issue. I mean, I've had an experience where also it was a big crowd. They were very particular on what they wanted, how they wanted it. And in order to accommodate them, that's when I had to run late. And by me running late, you know, I wanted to make sure everything was done the way it was supposed to be done. So I ran probably 30 to 35 minutes late from that particular catering. And they didn't like it, you know, and I totally understand it, but, you know, I tried to make it right, so.
That's important. You tried to make it right. A lot of people don't like constructive criticism because they don't know how to take that constructive criticism and make it into something positive and grow from it. And that's very important. It seems that you did. Well, we're going to play a little game to get to know you. It's called This or That. So I'm going to say some things and you just choose which one you would pick, okay? All right, the first one. Would you rather have roommates or live alone?
Live alone.
Live alone, okay. Success or happiness?
Wow, happiness.
Happiness. Words or actions?
Actions.
Actions. Beer or liquor?
Beer.
Basketball or football?
Football, totally.
Okay. Grilled or fried?
Grilled.
Grilled, okay. Jeans or shorts?
Shorts, definitely.
Open collar or tie?
Open collar.
Okay. Blazer or suit?
Blazer.
Okay. Yard work or pay someone?
Yard work.
All right.
Love yard work.
All right. And then last but not least, Android or iPhone?
Android all day.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say, that's right. Android. Me too.
All day.
All day. What are you still hoping to accomplish in life?
What to accomplish? Being able to open that brick and mortar. I love to just do that.
I'm excited because it's gonna happen. What skills do you feel are important to have as a leader, CEO, boss, entrepreneur, whatever you title yourself?
Paying attention to detail and good customer service.
Yeah, that's very important. What do you think good customer service consists of?
Understanding what the customer wants and accommodating them how you can accommodate them, and just treat everybody with respect.
That's right. What are your thoughts on compromising in a relationship?
A compromise.
This is for the wife.
Just do what she say. That's what I call compromise.
Simple. Do what she say. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
Just being a laid back person, just non-confrontational.
What do you think your purpose in life is?
To be the best husband I can be the best business owner I can be, and just to treat everyone with love and respect.
I love that. I love that. Has this experience been what you thought it was going to be?
It's been better.
Better?
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely better.
What about financial concerns starting a catering business? Did you find that hard?
It's very hard, yeah. I mean, when I first started, I was doing everything, just out of pocket. So, and going in there ordering stuff and trying to get inventory, and it's a big thing. I had to learn from my wife, just do what you got to do, and just keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. Yes. What are deal breakers for you in a friendship or a relationship?
Deal breaker. Stealing.
Stealing. That's a good one.
And just being aggressive, wanting to fight or argue.
What is your favorite movie, and share details?
A Comedy Life. That's one of the craziest, funniest movies I've seen. I love that movie. Just all those actors in there. It's like a all-star cast.
Okay.
I just love it.
Do you feel proud of yourself so far with this entrepreneurship?
So far, yes, I am. I mean, just trying to just do it. It's a lot of steps, a lot of things to think about and process.
Do you study other restaurants as far as reviews go?
I do.
You do? And why do you think that's important to do?
So you know exactly what to do right.
That's right.
And not
That's right.
make the mistakes they made.
You need to know what people want to, what they don't like and what they like.
Right.
I know being an owner of a restaurant has you busy. How do you handle stressful situations?
Just walk outside, just take a couple of deep breaths and just get back on it. Just focus.
Have you ever been in a situation to where you just had to completely walk away?
No.
Not for a few minutes, but just walk away?
No.
No?
Never been
Okay.
in that situation.
Okay. If you can go back to 18 and give yourself advice based off your experience, what advice would you give yourself and start over?
Focus yourself, do your work, and don't be a hothead.
Were you a hothead?
I was a hothead back then.
I don't believe that.
I was a hothead in high school. I was bad.
Really?
I ain't gonna say bad, but I didn't care. I mean,
Rebellious.
yeah, very
Really?
rebellious.
You just seem so laid back. How do you relax? What do you do?
I'm outside. I'm an outside person. I love to be outside. Messing with my yard, raking up, or just anything in the yard.
Yard work. Now, one thing I've noticed, kind of can be controversial, is that you have a lot of people that love to do yard work and enjoy it, but then you have some that say, "I'll just pay for it." And I think that was one of our questions earlier. Would you do the yard work or would you pay for it? Do you think that is a masculine thing to do, or do you think it's for anyone?
I think it's for anyone, but me myself, I think it's more masculine.
Have you noticed more men now not wanting to do it?
I know some. I know a few.
I do too. I'm fortunate enough that Reggie enjoys it, so I don't have that issue. But I have noticed that some people like, I don't want to do it. I'll pay somebody to do it. If that's what you choose to do with your money, that's what you choose to do with your money. I'm not bashing anyone by far. We're just having a discussion. Tell me about your dream vacation and why that would be your choice and where.
Ooh, I've been like Northeast. I've been to some of the South. That's by far as I've went. I've never flew on a plane. I've never got on a boat, as far as doing a cruise. But my ideal vacation would be like take an all-inclusive trip to like Turks and Caicos, and not necessarily on a boat, which that would be nice. But I really like to fly.
As long as there's a place with some clean, nice, blue, clear water, I'm gonna enjoy it.
The funny thing about that is, I like going to the beach and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily like going to the water.
Okay.
I can go to the water to look, but not far as swimming, because I can't swim.
Okay. Okay. Believe it or not, Chris, I can't swim either, but I love water.
That'd be too much.
I do go in the ocean. I do. I don't go too far, but I probably go where the water comes here. I don't go any further than that, but I love the water.
I think my feet is about as far as getting the water. That's it. I said that's just too much water to swallow.
Have you been seeing on the news where they have alligators coming up on the beach? And
yes.
The sharks are coming up to the shoreline.
Yes.
That's very scary. That's very scary. So I don't know about doing that anymore because that definitely has caught my attention this year. We
were at a resort, and they had an alligator in that resort, in the water. And I think that particular resort had an incident where a person got killed because I guess their dog went messing with the alligator, and they tried to save the dog, and the dog, and they ate the person.
Wow, that's sad. What are some important financial considerations to think of when starting a business?
Make sure that you're not half-stepping with it. Make sure that you have the funds to do what you need to do. Make sure you have that business banking account just to, so all your information can be there together.
Okay. And speaking of the business banking account, I do think that's important. What about business credit? Do you have any advice on that?
Get your business credit together. Get all your ducks in a row. Apply. Do a lot of net 30s. Once you get the net 30s, go for the maybe net 60s, and from there, it's plenty of stuff you can do.
Good information.
Plenty of stuff.
Providing jewels. Has the restaurant industry changed since you started catering?
Actually, it has, and it's not for the better. I think, going to some of these restaurants, and just looking at some of this customer service that people has,
that's what we're going to talk about.
It's really bad.
What are your thoughts on customer service?
You got to have good customer service in order to keep people coming back.
That's right. That's right. Because if they feel welcome and they feel like they're appreciated and not just $1 coming to you, they're going to want to come back.
Some people don't even, they don't even speak.
No.
Don't even say have a nice day. And I think that's just very unprofessional.
I agree with you. I went through that at a local restaurant. I'm not going to say any names, but they didn't speak. They didn't even look at us.
Wow.
They just took the money, gave
shame.
food, and that was it.
That's
no
a shame.
Thank yous, no hello, no anything else I can help you with. That was it.
Jeez.
What trainings do you feel is vital to have when you're in the catering business?
Food safety training, just knowing the whole, seafood and things just don't mix. Just handler safety.
What safety precautions do you practice?
Far as sterilization, gloves, just making sure food safety prep, making sure we're not touching the food and cross-contaminating the food.
Very vital. Is there a time in your life when you did something out of character that you regret?
There's plenty of things I've done. Just keep it at that. But yeah.
Tell me about 3 most influential people in your life.
Well, 2 of them are my parents, just because, you know, it took a lot for them to raise 13 kids, and also my dad, because my mom didn't work. He made sure she just stayed at home, and he took care of everything else.
Yeah, everything else. Provider.
And God, I mean, that's my other person. Just,
Okay. What's one thing about your dad that you just loved?
he was a character. He would say things and you know, just make you laugh. Just, and then we sit there and reminisce on some of the stuff he said back in the days, and just we'd laugh about it.
So he was the character of the family. What about your mom?
My mom was just quiet, just laid back. You know, she has got riled up before, but yeah, she was always quiet, soft spoken, and really small. My mom was like maybe 4'11".
Oh, really?
Yes. My mom was 4'11". My dad was like 6 foot. So.
Wow. And you took your height up to dad.
Yeah.
What about your sisters? Did anyone take after mom in height?
Oh, just about the whole family.
Really?
They're all. I'm the tallest one, so pretty much all the rest of them are maybe 5. My sisters are like 5'1".
Okay.
And my brothers, I mean, I think the tallest one maybe 5'10".
Okay. So they did some took after dad and some after mom, and then you got your middle ones.
Yeah.
Okay. $1 million home or 50 acres?
50 acres.
Why?
Because there's a lot of stuff you can do on that 50 acres to utilize for you and the family.
Right. $100,000 cash or $100,000 in credit?
I would take $100,000 in credit. Because, like I said, you know, just doing what you do, I mean, that credit helps out a whole lot.
Yeah, you can go further with it, right?
Right.
Because the cash is going to spin out.
Right.
Spend your life with someone you don't love or with someone who doesn't love you back?
Ooh, that's a good one. Who I don't love.
Okay. Lose sleep or lose a meal?
I'd rather lose a meal.
Okay.
I got to have that sleep.
Vacation or staycation?
Vacation.
Passenger or driver?
Passenger.
Really?
Yeah. I love to sit on the passenger side.
Me too. Me too. Smoothies or fresh fruit?
Fresh fruit.
Fresh fruit. Is there a particular fruit you love the most?
I love grapes.
Grapes.
I love oranges.
Oranges.
That's my favorite too.
Grapes and oranges. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Okay. Resort or cruise? I think I know your answer.
Resort.
Resort. Relaxing or adventurous?
Relaxing.
Beach or mountains?
Ooh. Mountains.
I knew you was gonna say that one too. Calls or texts?
Text.
I'm a text person too. Emails or conversations?
Conversations.
You like talking to people. Money or love?
Love.
Okay. One more. Know your partner cheated or never find out?
No, my partner cheated.
No.
Because you could always get past things if you know.
Right. I agree. Regrets or no regrets?
No regrets.
No regrets. Is there anything else you want to share about your catering business? How can everybody contact you?
Well, I have a website online. It's called bigsims Catering LLC .online. I'm on Facebook under Big Sims Catering LLC. I'm on Yelp, Google, everything like that. So, you know, give me a call.
Big Sims Catering. All right, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Again, thank you, Chris, for coming out and sitting with me and sharing about your catering business. I wish you the most success with everything. Just remember, anything worth having is definitely worth the work to make it happen.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. I want to thank my team for making all of this happen for me. Reggie, Lisa, Kayla, Kendra, Victoria, and Run Trail. Thank you so much. All right, guys, if you have anything that you want to talk about, you have a story that you want to share, you have a passion or a craft, give me a call so that we can sit and we can talk for 30. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I hope that it provided some valuable information, especially if you're interested in starting a catering business that will help you that will allow you to apply and build your craft as well. Remember to dream big, and if you have a dream, only you can make it your reality. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Let's talk for 30. Dreamer. Let's talk for 30. Where you at on your journey? Tell me what you learning. What's your line of business? How you make your earnings? Do you give back to your city or educate the ones that listen? Time to show them how to get it. Give the people what they missing. Let's talk for 30. 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 Talk for 30. Let's talk for 30. Dreamer.